Now it's time for KGTX7 News with Leeler Sims, Joshua Cluette, Natalie Jernigan, Stephen Bernardoni, and Pat O'Reilly. This is KGTX7 News.
I'm Leeler Sims from KGTX7 News. Today, I covered a touching story of a friend with a big heart who helped another friend during very tough times. I hope you all enjoy this story as much as I enjoyed doing the interview.
Hello, Miss Tara. I know this may be hard to do, but I really want to first start this interview with saying how much I really appreciate you coming out to do this, to, spread awareness about the tragedy that happened. Could you tell us about his legacy and, how it was?
So Landon was the most funnest kid, even though he was 19, he was a kid. He was just fun, and everybody that met him loved him. He just had a personality that just stood out, and strangers that would meet him were drawn to him. Just a fun, silly, all around good kid, and very loving, very in touch with his emotional side, maybe not able to do it verbally, but he could express it by hugs, kisses, holding your arm, those types of things.
So he was nonverbal, correct?
Correct. He was nonverbal. He was 19, but there was maybe 2 or 3 words that he could speak.
Yeah. And what is your connection?
So Landon's mom is my best friend. I call her my soul sister. She's my ride or die, my little firecracker. And of course, through her is how I met Landon and immediately fell in love with Landon as well. So I refer to him as our kid. Not her kid. He's our kid. He's our, we call him Lando sometimes. So he's our Lando.
Yes. Okay. So I know you're a close friend of the family. So do you mind telling us how you've been helping out during this tough time they're going through?
So when everything happened and we were at the hospital, everybody's super emotional, devastated by the situation and what's happening. I just kind of, in my own way, took charge and became that person that kept my feelings inside, but advocated for the family as far as speaking to people who have had questions. I have helped set up accounts for her. Just any way that I can help her make arrangements to eliminate the stress that she's feeling from the loss of her son. So that's what I've been doing.
That's very good. So you mentioned accounts. So is there any way that the community could support Landon's family in this tough time?
Yes, ma'am. So there is a GoFundMe account that I set up, and people have also been using Venmo to send money for Leslie. So I do have the Venmo, and I do have the GoFundMe account set up.
All right. So how can we access the GoFundMe?
So the GoFundMe, if you search Landon Graham, I believe you should be able to find it that way. As far as the Venmo, it's under my name. It's under Tara Janine. And we're really using the Venmo. People have been putting money in that so that we could buy Leslie's son, Bradley, DoorDash gift cards. Since she's not home a lot right now, dealing, with a lot of the paperwork and those types of things. We're just trying to make sure that Bradley has a way of making sure he's eating and being taken care of as well.
So Bradley is Landon's brother?
Yes. Bradley is 16, almost 17.
His younger brother.
Yes. Good kid. Really good kid. They're a really good family, and they're a really loving family. And for me, they were there for me in a time that I needed them when I had nobody else. And there's no way that I'll ever be able to repay them for the things that they have done for me. But this is a start. doing whatever I can to help my best friend, her family, less stress to be able to get through these tough times that they're going through.
And then, is there anything that you want the community to know?
So first of all, I just would like for people to understand um, autism. A lot of people don't realize there's different types of autism, and some are more severe than others. So just to be more understanding to children who are autistic, because like with Landon's situation, he was nonverbal and he couldn't just come to us and say what he needed. And then there are some that are, higher functioning and are able to speak. So just the awareness of understanding autism is something that I think, especially my best friend, wants for people to learn more about.
Yeah. Thank you so much for taking the time out to do the interview. I know this may not have been easy, but I think what you're doing is great, and especially, bringing awareness and, just helping out the family. I'm sure that they really appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you so much. And I do want to add that that Landon loves the color red, which is why I have on my red shirt. So if anybody just wants to wear red, any day just to kind of, represent in remembrance of Landon, that would be awesome. And he loves the beach and he loves to travel. And if you're on a beautiful beach somewhere and he crosses your mind, like that would just mean the world to us, because that was Landon's happy place, the ocean. So, yeah.
From all of us at KGTX7 News, thank you for joining us. Good night.